get this show started!
For the past few months, Julianna Pena has often said she's the toughest stylistic matchup at bantamweight for Amanda Nunes as their title fight approaches at UFC 269. She's also questioned why the reigning two-division UFC champion was forced out of their original meeting scheduled in August. During the UFC 269 media day on Wednesday, Nunes blasted Pena for her comments and pointed to her recent fights as evidence that she won't beat her at UFC 269. Here's what she said. She's delusional. What about her best friend Miesha Tate? What about Sarah McMahon? Sarah McMahon almost beat her. Sarah McMahon gave up in the fight. If she didn't give up, she would have beat Julianna. But I beat Sarah McMahon years ago. I feel like she can talk whatever she wants. I feel like she has to do that to be able to bring all the attention. But I'm going to tell her she can have all the attention she wants, all of it. Because Saturday is my night. December is my month. Nobody's going to take this belt from me. I think she's trying to get that confidence because she knows the truth. She says so many lies, things to try to make her believe in that. I'm telling her right now, that's not going to happen. Ahead of his bantamweight bout with Pedro Munoz at UFC 269 this Saturday, Dominick Cruz was asked at media day to assess the skills of his fellow commentators and criticized Daniel Cormier for a lack of preparation while praising play-by-play man Jon Anik. Here's the clip.
Well, Anik, to me, I watch Anik do so much homework leading up to a fight. Like, people have no idea how much homework he has to do to be prepared for that. And the most kudos for me really goes to him. He leads us in the broadcast with how he talks. When it comes to DC, you know, I usually mute it. I love DC, he's my friend, but to me, from my experience, he doesn't do the homework. He wants to get in and out, get the job done, make his money. And I think he cares about us. But it's just different. He doesn't do the preparation from my experience. He might now. I'm hoping he watches some film this time on me so that he knows what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But I'm not gonna hold my breath on that, that's for sure.
After catching word of Cruz's rather harsh remarks, Daniel Cormier decided to confront his coworker during an interview on his YouTube channel. Check out the full video on DC's YouTube channel. Links in the video description. Speaking on the DC and RC show a few days ahead of UFC 269, Dustin Poirier discussed Charles Oliveira's strengths and his approach to fighting the Bronx at UFC 269. Here's the clip.
You know, I need to make this my fight. I need to make Charles react to what I'm doing. And I'm going to show you Saturday night, man. I've been training for this moment my whole life. It's 25 minutes. I was saying 25 minutes to make life fair. With this moment I have here to be called the world champion, to be the best in the world at 155 pounds, it's 25 minutes till infinity. Because once you do that, you submit your name as a champion for eternity. Once a champion, always a champion. That's the way I'm looking at this.
No,
this is an opportunity. And he does a lot of great things. Throws big power shots. Mm-hmm. He has a good, clean left hook, good long cross, big knees.
Yeah.
Good front kicks. And obviously his jiu-jitsu is dangerous everywhere. So he does a lot of good things, you know, and he's a very dangerous fighter. That's the thing. We're both finishers. We're not going out there trying to jab and win rounds. Exactly. And jab and win the round. We're trying to finish each other, so the fans are in for a treat when it comes to that.
And so I have a
Dustin Poirier recently stated that if he wins the UFC lightweight championship fight against Charles Oliveira, he will retire from the sport and continue his hot sauce business. Speaking to RJ Clifford on SiriusXM Fight Nation 156, American Top Team coach Dean Thomas gave his thoughts on whether this really could be a possible retirement fight for Poirier. Here's the clip.
Let's say he wins the title on Saturday. Is that it? Do you think this will be his retirement fight if he wins the title, or do you think he's going to keep defending it?
I would not be surprised if this was his retirement. Like, if he wins. Like, if he loses, then I'd go, yeah, there's no way he is retiring after this. But if he wins, I could see him saying, you know what? I've accomplished everything. I've fought the wars. I've had fight of the nights. I've knocked a lot of guys out. I've been knocked out. And all I wanted was to prove that I was a world champion. Because if you can remember from years ago, that was the one thing he said. He said, I just want to be the best in the world or something. I want to be a world champion. And I remember him saying that distinctly. And if he becomes the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, I can see him walking away with a smile on his face and just riding off into the sunset.
On Monday, it was announced that Tyron Woodley will get his much-desired rematch with Jake Paul after Tommy Fury pulled out of the fight due to injury. Taking to his social media on Wednesday, Paul shared new training footage as he prepares for the Woodley rematch. Here's the video.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There it is. Good, Jake. 13, 14, 15. Good. Got good, Jake. Power it up. Drive it up there. Smooth up. Yes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Good. There it is. There it is. Good. 4. Let's go, Jake. Last round. Last round. Let's touch it today. Let's get it. Slow up there. There you go. Build that power, baby. Get that power right. Slow up. 17 days away. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 11.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.